Week 1 of the 2021 season is underway, and we'll see the Broncos and Giants face off. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 21, and the action comes your way next.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. So happy to be with you to kick off this much-anticipated 2021 season. With me in the booth as we begin our 6th season together is, of course, Charles Davis. And, CD, so much to watch for coming up. What are you keeping an eye on?
Well, Brandon, I'm ecstatic to be back with you, of course, and we've got a good one right here out of the gates. I'm interested in seeing some of the changes in 2021. Running backs and wideouts, even linebackers wearing single-digit numbers. But even more than that, I want to see the changes defenses have made, because last year we averaged 49.6 points per game. That's the highest ever by 3 full points. Can these defenses make an adjustment and start to catch up?
Yeah, passer rating, CD, an all-time high. Completion percentage also an all-time high. So as you said, will those numbers continue to climb northward, or will the defenses adjust? And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line. The Giants ready to go to work on offense, and leading them out, their third-year quarterback from Duke, Daniel Jones.
I still remember when he was drafted, there was a little bit of controversy about how high he was selected by the New York Giants, but his talents were revealed. He can make every throw in the book. Surprisingly good athlete. As long as he takes care of the football, doesn't turn it over, he can really make plays.
And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. So a change of possession here on the punt, and it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. The Denver offense ready to take over for the first time. Get a look at their 8th-year quarterback. His first season as a Bronco, though, Teddy Bridgewater.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
Not much there, only a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Bridgewater.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Dexter Lawrence coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. On the return, Jackson. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard there to make the grab. And the Giants on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays, and the long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater, and his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. 1:50 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Jackson. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Jones. And that's complete to Shepard. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Looking to throw. Jones. Buying time to his, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Daniel Jones, a 5-yard touchdown run, and the Giants add on to their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make the score 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Bridgewater on first down. And that's checked down to Gordon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way down to the 27. A big play there just before halftime. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense. as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And again, it's Bridgewater. And it's caught. Touchdown! Melvin Gordon, as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos are on the board here, the final seconds of the first half. McManus's point after is good, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
And despite missing 4 games in 2020, Sterling Shepard tied his career high with 66 catches, and that led all Giant receivers, and he makes a nice catch there.
Completes this again to Shepard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any as we are back underway in the second half. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Throwing, Bridgewater. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they will save shot with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Gano's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting through.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change, because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw, Bridgewater. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. And this one is incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Broncos. Now Gordon on first down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. To throw is Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. Now here comes Daniel Jones and the Giants again. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's an absolute joy to see, but let's face it, we got to give a little bit of credit where it's deserved, right?
Well, the protection's been great. That's where you're going.
The protection's been phenomenal, but how about how it's been spotlighted, right? Our producer, Christian McLeod, our director, Kyle Bird, the rest of the crew, what they put together with these images and pictures, if you're an offensive lineman, that's what you're taking with you to contract time.
They're going to have a lot to take to contract time if this continues.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. 3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Jones. It's hauled in by Shepard. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And the offense moving quickly to the line. That's complete left side to Shepard.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll look to throw again.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones, throw left side complete. That's Shepard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And Gano's kick is right through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. First down, Bridgewater.
On the slant, it's Fant.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Bridgewater now for Gordon on the draw.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
He's got Gordon.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Throw to the right here to Gordon. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Bridgewater. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle.
And he will have a Broncos first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be?
All the way home for the Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy, 44 yards. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make-or-break onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A handoff to Barkley on the option.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Jones off the bootleg. This is Shepard on the catch.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Shepard. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Off the bootleg, Jones. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they like to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there at work day.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
To throw again on 2nd down, Bridgewater. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Giants, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0.
And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington.
Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.